doesn't get better than this. And it's one of the biggest faults that I see beginner singers making. Kia ora and welcome back. My name's ZoeStibi, your vocal coach for today. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at some original Celine. It's all coming back. It's all coming back to me now. Anyway, that's enough of the sing along. Let's get to the video. Of the song.
There were nights when the wind was so cold, and my body froze in bed if I just listened to it right outside the window. There were days when the sun was so cool, but the tears turned to dust, and I just knew my eyes were drying up forever. Finished crying in the instant that you left, and I can't remember where or when or how, and I banished every memory you and I had ever made.
I feel like I could just cry just listening to this. I have tickets to see Celine Dion, but obviously her world tour has been cancelled for like the third year in a row. It's been shifted. So I just want to wish her all the best with her recovery. Obviously, it's horrific what she's going through right now. So I'm not saying that tickets are more important than that. She needs to look after her health, and that's more important. I'm still gutted that I haven't yet got to see her live, though. Okay, lovely, thick vocal fold sound. We know the sound. There were nights when the day is so cool. What a cruel. Fuck it anyway. Lovely, thick vocal fold sound. And you can hear there at the end there. Just listen to the end. There we go. Made. And she goes into that and she like tightens her throat to finish off the end of her sentence. Just makes it seem like that little bit more difficult and a little bit more emotional. But at the same time, she's still delivering the song without most of that constriction. So or that kind of like that squeeze, we could call it, where she's making the throat tighter.
Oh, so good. And I banished every memory you and I had ever made.
Oh, I just had to quickly say, let's just watch it again. And she was made, and she pulled the tongue back as well. Oh,
Had ever made.
look at that retracted tongue. Oh, so good.
When you touch me like this and you hold me like that, I just have to admit that it's all coming back to me. If I touch you like this and I hold you like that, it's so hard to believe, but it's all coming back to me. It's all coming back, it's all coming back to me now. There were moments of gold and there were flashes on the light. There were things I'd never do again, but then they'd always seemed right. There were nights of endless pleasure. It was more than all your lies and love.
can't keep going. Oh my God, don't worry, we're going to go back to the start of that chorus. Look at the way that she's coming down the stairs. I mean, God, walking and singing is very difficult downstairs for me anyway. I think I'd trip over. But the way in which you can see that she's not even breathing that much. It's so wonderful to see, because so often you see singers and they tank up on all of this air, and it's one of the biggest faults that I see beginner singers making, is that they breathe too much, or they try and breathe in too much to kind of tank up on the lungs, and they think of this idea of like pumping the breath. Notice that we're just going to go back to that chorus. And it was just totally chilled. This is really easy in her range. And then when she goes into the chorus, she opens up her arms, and that's when we sort of see a little bit more of this back and down movement, which is going into the anchoring. Lovely work going on. Song, and you can really see there, and she's even leaning back. Now that's how we would, maybe not necessarily with the lean back, but you can do it as well, but that lovely movement of the arms away from the body, thinking about it coming out from the spine, is a really great way for you to stabilize those higher notes, especially if you're trying to do them in a more belted way like Celine Dion is doing there. You notice the slight lift of the chin as well, and you see really great work going here in the head and neck muscles. This is all a perfect way for her to anchor through for those lovely high notes. I know she's making it look very, very easy, but we do know that Celine Dion is a very, very disciplined practicer, and she goes through all of her exercises. She does all of the work. And so this is so ingrained in her muscle memory that she could probably be washing the dishes and sound just as good as this. And that's what we want to do when we're singing. So we want to practice it so much that there's no way that we can sing it incorrectly. Let's just go back on this, because you can just see this.
There were those empty threats and hollow lies, but whenever you try to hurt me, I just hurt you even worse and so much deeper. There were hours that just went off for days, when alone with us would count up all the chances that will last to us forever. But you were history with the slamming of the door, and I made myself so strong again somehow, and I never wasted any of my time on you since then. When you touch me like this, and you hold me like that, I just have to admit that it's all coming back to me. If I touch you like this, and I hold you like that, it was gone with the wind, but it's all coming back to me. It's all coming back, it's all coming back to me now.
Oh, those lovely flips. And she's like going up. Where was that again?
All the chance, there were hours that just went off for days.
Yeah, there were hours that just went on for days, And she's lovely flipping up into that falsetto. That's such a great coloring technique. And also, I'm not just saying this because, Celine Dion, she's an amazing singer, but I'm trying to explain to you how you can make these things happen. And she's not going, there were hours that just went on for days, which just sound like, it's too samey. But there were hours that just went on for days. And you're going to that, for days. And with that lovely falsetto change is a great way for you to color those, especially if you've just got like one or two notes that kind of pop up there and come back down again into those thick vocal folds, and use that passaggio, that like, that kind of break that naturally happens in the voice. It's not really a break, but we'll get into an exercise on that a little bit later. Let's just fast forward to this part. I love that we're hearing such smooth vocals, but you can see the whole time that she's keeping the tongue very, very, I want you to really pay attention to the way in which she's keeping the tongue right far forward at the front of her mouth. Into that note.
If you forgive me all this, if I forgive you all that, we forgive and forget, and it's all coming back to me. If I see you like this, and you see me like that, we see just what we want to see, all coming back to me. The flesh and the fantasies, all coming back to me. I can barely recall, but it's all coming back to me now. It's all coming back to me now. If I touch you like this, it's all coming back to me now. If you kiss me like that, it's all coming back to me now. And if you do it like this, it's all coming back to me now. And if we
Oh, my goodness me. I absolutely loved that performance. Thank you so much. I love Celine Dion. There's just so much to unpack in there. I am actually even like, where am I supposed to start? You heard at the end that she took, you heard there quite clearly at the end that she took the larynx quite low. Let's just have a quick listen to that.
all coming back to me. The flesh and the fantasies, all coming back to me. I can barely recall, but it's all coming back to me now.
Yeah. Oh, coming back to me. She's taken the larynx down low to create that lovely darker quality in her voice. Now, the thing is with Celine, I know that a lot of it, I really would encourage you to check out the description below because I have a free singing lesson, firstly. And also, I want you to check out the full version of the song and really pay attention to the way in which she uses her mouth. Because you'll notice when she brings the lips forward, let's see if we can find a part. It's quite easy to see actually on this side. When she brings her lips forward, she darkens the sound. Yeah, there we go. You could really see that they were slamming off the door. And she's trying, you know, when you're trying to make that darker sound, bringing the lips forward can really assist you in that way. But it's so important that you pay attention to what's actually going on with the tongue. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Can you see their lovely high tongue? It's against the back of the bottom teeth. And that way you are going to be able to stabilize the larynx, stabilize the tone, and be able to keep the vocal folds nice and thick. Thank you so much for joining me though today. And I want to know what you loved most about that performance. I just love that at the end, she really needed that like blackout to come out of her kind of character that she created and kind of like shake off the performance because she was so in it. It was just stunning. Vocal art is just absolute amazing work that she's doing. I mean, she's the utmost of an artist. She's just worked so hard, and I respect her in every single way as a performer. But I'd love to see what you love most about the performance. Check out some other very similar sounds. And if you want to see more videos like this one, hit that subscribe button and give this video a big thumbs up because I want to help more people like you to reach their singing goals. I also have a huge goal this year and I really want to get a silver plaque here on my wall. I know that we can do it together. Please help me get there so that I can spend more time making videos just like this one to help you with your singing technique. Have an awesome rest of your day and happy singing. Ka kite anō.